With concerns about a potential second wave of the coronavirus hitting the U.S., there were some potential setbacks this week in the race for a vaccine and treatments. Johnson & Johnson, of course, put their phase 3 vaccine trial on pause after an illness in a trial participant. And the company Eli Lilly also paused one trial of a promising antibody treatment. But there is progress from the company Pfizer, which this week announced it would expand its trial to include children as young as 12. ABC's Bob Woodruff has the details in this week's Vaccine Watch.
This week, the pharmaceutical company Pfizer announced it will include children 12 and older as part of its ongoing COVID-19 vaccine trial, the first U.S. company to enroll children. Dr. Robert Frank, a pediatric infectious disease doctor at Cincinnati Children's Hospital, says already families have signed up.
We had 90 families that contacted us in a day to say that they would be interested in participating.
One of those brave volunteers, 16-year-old Caitlin Evans from Cincinnati.
Well, today I'm either getting a vaccine or a placebo, so I'm going to have to pay attention to if I'm experiencing any symptoms from whatever it is that I got, and then I'll come back in another month and get another dose.
Although children are less likely to get seriously ill or die from COVID-19 compared to adults, they are certainly not immune, despite what President Trump has repeatedly implied.
Children are almost, and I would almost say definitely, but almost immune from this disease.
The president has said essentially that the children are not really vulnerable. They're not almost immune from COVID-19. Is that absolutely incorrect?
We've had over 500,000 children diagnosed, and we've had over 100 children that have already died of COVID-19. So while it is less common that children are getting very sick, it's not zero. And it's not that they're immune.
Not only is it important to protect children from serious illness or death, it's crucial to keep them from spreading the disease in their schools or at home.
Well, one of the things is, okay, you have grandma and grandpa that are taking care of the kids. And grandma and grandpa think that their grandchild only has a cold. But in effect, that cold is COVID. And so now, instead of just being a minor thing for the child, the grandparent can get very ill.
As Pfizer expands its focus to children, a setback this week for Johnson & Johnson's ongoing phase 3 trial in adults. The pharma giant announcing a pause after an unexplained illness, making them the second vaccine maker to do so after AstraZeneca tapped the brakes on its trial last month. But experts say these delays are common in medical research to ensure safety.
And I think it's really good that Johnson & Johnson is being extremely cautious. So the careful look, to me, adds credibility to the process. Now, we don't know, these are obviously unusual events, so I think they will be rare, but I think it's really important that they be investigated carefully.
Pfizer has seen no such speed bumps so far. The pharma company is arguably at the front of the race for a vaccine in the U.S. and now could be the first to determine whether a vaccine can work for children as well as adults.
We want our kids to be able to go to birthday parties and be comfortable. We want our kids to be able to go to Halloween. We want our kids to be able to go out and do sports and that kind of, and we need to get a good vaccine to be able to have that comfortable. Social distancing works, masks work, eye protection work, washing your hands works. But those are all short-term measures, and the vaccines are what's going to give you the long-term protection.
Dr. Frank believes other companies will soon follow suit, and if studies in 12 to 18-year-olds go well, Pfizer will likely start testing in even younger children. This is Bob Woodruff, tracking the race for a vaccine.
Our thanks to Bob for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.